Child Protective Services warned that Alan Kasanoff should be kept away from his children. And for those of you who don't know who Alan Kasanoff is, take a look at this.
Yeah, they will come. What'd you call me?
A fat loser.
One more time.
A fat, old loser who I hate.
Instead, the recommendations by CPS were ignored. And it was their mother, Catherine Kasanoff, who was forced to move away and stay away. Compound that with a 4-year custody battle and a terminal cancer diagnosis, according to her, she decided she was done fighting. But why did it have to come to this? In a report made by PJ Media back in 2021, CPS demanded that Catherine Kasanoff get an order of protection against Alan Kasanoff. And they told her, if you don't, we'll take your children. To make sure the report was accurate, I confirmed this with 2 independent journalists. And Officer Pompilio interviewed one of the Kasanoff children at their school. That child confirmed that Alan was not only emotionally abusive, but he was physical also, not just with their mother, but with the kids too. The officer confirmed that Alan was so physical with their mother, she had to seek medical attention.
Alan, you got him talking to me on the floor! Did someone tell you to take him out? Did someone tell you? Or you know better! Get up there! I'll deal with it because no one else does!
And listen to what Officer Pompilio adds to the report. Throughout the interview, the child was consistent with her facts. She was clear, concise, and easily recalled all the facts with no hesitation. I rephrased several of my questions to see if I elicited the same response, which I did. Her response did not change. Like I stated, there was no hesitation. She didn't have to sit and try and recall. She was very open. And like I said, it was truly like a floodgate. She just wanted to give me the information, and I saw such a relief in her. Because at first, she was shaking and she was fidgety. The longer we spoke, the more comfortable she became. And that same officer confirmed that CPS told Catherine to get a protection order against Alan. They specifically told her that if she did not go with them to family court in New Rochelle, they were going to seek taking the children from them. They were going to get an order to take the children, and they were going to get the order of protection after taking the children from her. Catherine was granted the protection order, and Alan was removed. And then he filed for divorce. And it was at that moment everything changed. Once the courts had a hold of the case, almost immediately the protection order changed. And it shifted to Catherine, forcing her to move and stay away from the children. CPS then told Catherine that there was nothing they could do because now the courts were making the decisions.
Can you put on pants? It's disgusting.
Nobody put...
Can you put on pants?
I'm not disgusting. I'm walking in my house.
Child Protective Services saw the danger. They saw the abuse, and even police confirmed the abuse. But I guess when you're an activist against family court, trying to take away millions of dollars from these lawyers, custody evaluators, and therapists, it doesn't matter what CPS says.